Hey, this is Claveria, and have you ever experienced like you invited all your friends and all your family or everyone that you know into the business? Or maybe you already tried online marketing, like posting on social media accounts again and again, right? About your company, about the products, like buy this, or maybe invite them to a presentation and then invite them again and again. And then it works on the first time, but after some time, you notice that it starts to slow down until nobody is interested into the business. Right? Have you ever experienced that? Now, in this episode, we're gonna dive in on the question of, are you burning your list or are you burning your friend list? Okay? So let's just cue the intro and dive into this.
So here's the big question. If you are a real network marketer like us, who see that MLM is an amazing opportunity to build real assets for yourself, how to explode our team by using marketing strategies without even mentioning the MLM company we're in, or even the products. How to recruit our dream prospects into our own downlines without even depending on our family and friends, and create big incomes yet still have a lot of time to do the things that we actually want. That's the real mystery that this podcast will give you the answer. So here's the new tactics without those old traditional MLM methods. My name is Claveria, and welcome to MLM Branding Secrets.
Hey, what's up, guys? In the few years that I've already been in the network marketing industry for a while now, already experienced like posting on my social media accounts and inviting my friends and my family or everyone I know into the business, right? Especially in the few first companies that I've been through. And so some companies failed, some companies closed. So what effect to me, what happened was I have to restart again, right? And so I noticed that some of the strategies that I've been using online doesn't work for me, right? So I keep asking, what is the right way to do this, right? Because I remember when I first started my online marketing, especially when the first thing that I posted about the company, the products, and everything else about earning money, right? Especially on that, almost all of my friends on my online social media accounts got interested. Right? Started commenting, they started liking, they started contacting me about what I post. And it's so exciting for me. Right? And so I direct them into a presentation or meet them for a one-on-one presentation, and maybe some of them are even I invited them into a one-on mass presentations on the office, right? Or meet them outside to do presentations. So that's what I've been doing when I first started my online journey, right? So some of them joined, but most of them bought the product. Right, they started to see and test the product first before they build the business. Okay, but some of the friends that I know joined the business and started building it, started doing the business. Right, so after some time, we're building and building and building the business. But I notice as I constantly post in social media, people who contacts me about the business starts to go down. Starts to go few people who asking, few people engage on the post or likes the post, right? Until it reached a point that nobody cares about what I post. When I post something about the company, the products, nobody is even liking the post. Nobody is even commenting about the post. Nobody is even inquiring about the post. And so we started looking into it, started step back and see what's really happening. All right. So what I post when I post again and again about the company, the opportunity doesn't, it seems to work the very first time, but after some time, doesn't seem to work. And when I ask some of my friends when why they don't contact me about that if they see my post or everything else, yeah, they see it, but they already know it, right? So I asked some of my close friends also what happened, why they didn't contact me about that. Some of them said to me that we just search the company that you're in the internet, and so all the details is in there before we talk to you, right? If we are interested in knowing the business, or maybe there's a little bit information online that we don't want to find out and spend some time to search for it, we can just ask you, right? So that's what they did. They asked for information online. And so I noticed that some of them don't contact me, right? And so I realized, okay, so all my friends on my social media account already know about the business. But I keep on posting and telling them about the business, about the opportunity. And they already know it, right? And so I started also to realize, that's what I did in the first time that I joined network marketing, especially not on the online, not just on online. When I joined network marketing for the very first time, uh, my upline make me to do a list of the people that I know at that time, right? The close friends, my family, my relatives, and everything else that I know that I can invite into the business, right? And so I started writing down those names. Oh, this one, yeah, right? So I started listing out all those names. I remember it very vividly. And then I started inviting all of them, right? Now, the biggest difference is that I noticed is in the offline, I put up a list, right? And then I started contacting them using my phone or maybe on social media, right? But the difference on the online marketing, I don't have to contact them because the social media does the work for me. Instead of me texting them, I can just put up a post that talks about the business, and those people will know it, right? So I realized if I have 1,000 friends and those 10,000 people know already the business that I've been in, and only let's say 10% or 10 people or 20 people just got interested, some search it online before they contact me. Now those lists is burned out, right? So so even though I keep on telling them about the business, guys, it's like you're texting. It's like I'm texting and messaging them again and again about the business, right? And so I started to realize, if I am having a hard time into this and my profile looks like a spam because I'm constantly posting about the business, right? What happens when someone joined the business and they got a burned list? Let's say they got from it's like they're like me that started from another company and they want to build again into my company that I've been in at the time, right? So what will happen to them if I teach that strategy? They got a burn list, they got a people who already know that that people or that someone is in network marketing. A month ago, he's posting company A, and then after some time, he's posting company B. Think about it for a second. And I realized, guys, that I've got a burned list. That's like, it's like a list of people who already know that I've been in network marketing, and they already know the history of network marketing that I've been to, right? And so that's why when doing offline, we have to add people into our list. right? Doing flyering, getting to know people, and invite them to presentation in the business because we have to refresh our list. But in the online world, it's much faster because we're constantly bringing out people and they can just go to our profile and know about the business. You understand? And so I understand that the online marketing game is about people contacted us about the business because they like, know, and trust us. Right? The people who contacted me about the business asking about the details is the people who already know me, the people who already like me and trust me. Right? And the people that who don't know who I am have no idea who I am because I am constantly posting about the company. There's nothing and less thing about me. Do you guys get it? So if you're doing online marketing and you're constantly posting something about the company and the product and the opportunity, and those people don't even have any idea about you yet, right? Those people will just search the company and they will join someone who they know and trust that is already in that company. You understand? So I started to realize, all right, so if I post constantly on my social media profile, chances are I'm just bringing out the company. I'm just branding myself as an advertising profile of the company. I'm not against the MLM companies, okay? I'm just saying that there's a better strategy about this. Guys, people go to our profile into their social media accounts to know who you are, right? You also do it to understand. You also go to other people's profile to get to know them. And when you see people who are posting something about an opportunity, a product, or an MLM company, and your brain is just gonna click, it's just so he's another guy, right? It's just another network marketer that's a normal one. You understand? You don't have any idea who he is or she is because they're constantly posting about the company. I'm not saying that it's not working, but I'm just saying that it's working for the very first time for the people who didn't even post about the company, right? But it's not a valid strategy again and again. It's not a proven strategy for the long term. It's not a proven strategy to success. Because if you're someone, you have to understand that people who joined you are not equal, guys. People who joined you are not equal, especially online. Some people joined you and they have a friend list of, let's say, 1,000 people. Some are even have 3,000 people. Some even have a following. Some even don't have a following. Those people who joined us are not equal. All right. So that's not a proven strategy and not an effective strategy for every people who joined our group. So I started to realize, how can I make a strategy from zero that they can build up over time? And so even if they have a zero followers or zero friends, they can build up using that strategy, right? So you have to ask yourself, are you burning your list or are you burning someone else's list? Because if you're just gonna teach someone to just spam all their family and friends and just invite them over and over again, chances are it's gonna lose out, right? Those people in their list will know what they are doing. And you have to have a new people coming in your list every single day. Because if you don't even have any, if you're not even doing that, guys, you're not growing your list, right? It's a network. It's a networking. Networking is you're connecting to people. You're not just marketing to the people who already know you, right? Just that's why we go out and get to know people doing networking. and then you invite them to our network marketing company. You understand? Okay? So, what happens when all of their friends know about it? What happens when all of the people in their list already got invited into the business presentations? What will happen next? Right? So, you have to understand a strategy is based on that. You have to understand on how many the people who joined you, what is strategy that you can teach them that will grow their strategy, their team, their online marketing game again and again, even if just starting or even after a few years, they can just use those strategies. You understand? And uh, guys, there's so many strategies like yeah, when you just search in the internet, some people are gonna teach you that, some people are, you can just add random people, right? You can do that, but there's a very clear and detailed strategy that I've been using actually in this. Okay, so it's not just like some people are just one line category. When we say one line category, there's with word feeling that they believe that when they join network marketing, the thing that they just need to do is post about the company. And then sometimes they post about themselves. Guys, it's not a very weird feeling. There's a different strategy and a better strategy to build this that you can have results first time and the long term, right? As you build the business. Understand? Okay? So you can, some people are even messaging random people, which is a little bit creepy. Uh, yeah, I do it. And I realized that is a wrong way to do it. Have you ever experienced something like someone message you inviting you to a business opportunity or a business expansion or earning opportunity, and you have no idea about that people, that person, and before you reply you can just go to their profile and you already know their company they're in, and before you message them it hits you and you realize that you're just gonna they're just gonna invite you into the M&M company, into the opportunity, right? That's what's happened. That's what I realized when I started messaging people randomly about the opportunity, the business opportunity, the company, which is a good thing if you want money. But if you want to build people and leaders, it's not a very good feeling, right? They are cutting off another opportunity. Let's say you don't want they don't want to connect with you about the business. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe they don't want to build network marketing yet, but they are doing something else that you can connect to. Let's say they love traveling and they are already earning, and you also love traveling, right? You can connect to that person through traveling instead of just convincing to join your network marketing before you get to know them. It's a very simple method. You just have to get to know them, connect with them, and see if they are interested in doing business, right? If they ask about the business, you can just show them. Understand? But you can just make friends, right? Just connect with people without without an agenda. Just think about it for a second, right? So it's like I also experienced this something like when someone messaged me and I messaged them about the opportunity, right? Let's say they're in company A, I'm in company B, and we're constantly comparing the marketing plan, the benefits, and everything, right? And then after some time, we just get annoyed and everything else. We can just talk to other people and not talk about the business, right? And then after some time, nobody wins. We just got angry on comparing the marketing plan, the opportunity, and everything else, right? And we just wasted a lot of time. And so I realized that I don't have to put up the opportunity and ask them to join my business the uh, right away. right? It's like I'm talking to people, a person that doesn't even have an idea who I am, and I am asking them to buy something, right? Understand? Have you ever experienced that when people approach you and ask you to buy something and you don't have any idea who that person is? Understand? You're crazy, right? It's like doing that. Just like in network marketing. So ask yourself, how can you make a strategy that's constantly not harming your own list and also the people who joined you, their friend list? Yep. They can just stay connected to their relationships, their family, their friends, and just ask people who really want to do the business, but not to convince people. Just have to give an option, right? Just give options if they want to earn money, not to convince them to join the business. That's how damaging relationship is, right? Let's say if someone invited you not in network marketing, let's say in call center, right? I have friends doing call center or real estate. Let's say in call center, you have a friend in call center and this one constantly inviting you to join that call center again and again every single day or every single week is constantly posting about the call center and everything else. What do you think will happen and what do you view that person is, right? So you really have to think about the strategy that doesn't even affect the people on your list and the people in their friend list and the people who joined you who don't want to affect their friend list because they want to get still be friends on the people on that, but they just want to identify the people who want to do business without affecting those relationships. All right, so figure out a way to do that so you don't burn your own list and damage your relationships doing network marketing. You don't have to uh, put down people doing network marketing, right? Especially when some people throw rocks at employment. Yeah, it's okay at the very first time, but you have to understand that's not how the game works in the online world. When you put people down in the online world, chances are those people will also pull you down. What you attract in the internet, what you do in the internet, you attract those people. So if you're pulling people down, chances are you're gonna also attract people who will pull you down, right? That's why when you post something like a quote or a motivational post, people get attracted into that post, wants to be motivated, connects to that quote. You understand? So just clear a strategy into that. There's a deep dive into this, but I won't discuss this in here because it's gonna take long, right? So just ask yourself, how can you grow your list and find the people who are interested into the business into that list without affecting all of that list, right? So ask yourself that because the people who will join you also want that, right? You can do network marketing by also doing real estate and everything and other any other business, right? So ask yourself, how can you build a strategy on that? All right? So build your list, grow your list, and help your list. That's what I want to tell you on this. Don't have to put them down, just help them and grow your list, guys. Build your list, your friend list, or maybe your following. That's how usually the online game works. Just grow your list. Okay? Don't milk them dry. Don't nag them. Don't convince them, guys. Just grow your list and help them if they want to do the business. Okay? So, uh, if I miss anything and if you want to add something, and what do you think about this? Right? What's currently happening in your friend list? Let's say in your Facebook account or profile account or even in your social media account. Right? What's happening? Are you constantly posting about your company or everything else, and it doesn't seem to work? Right? So how can you build a strategy on this? Maybe I'll do it and show you guys a little bit into this in the few episodes on the podcast. I'm gonna show you on what works and what doesn't work, because that's what I keep sharing in here. Okay, so just think about it for a second on how you can help your people build their list, build also your list to grow the business, right? And build relationships, connect with people, right? Network marketing. It's so much fun connecting to people who are in personal development, even in other industries, right? Maybe they don't want to do network marketing, but it doesn't change the fact that you can connect with them in other things, right? So you don't have to damage your relationships along the way. So just think about it. Define a strategy that you want depending on your platform or depending on the goal that you are hitting, you want to target in. Right? So, guys, I hope you're doing great and I hope you learned something about this podcast. Okay? So, grow your list and see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.
Hey, thanks for listening. Do you want more strategies to build your own business? Then please remember to subscribe and leave feedback. Would you like me to teach your own downline 5 simple MLM recruiting tips for free? If so, then go download your free MLM branding pack today by going to mlmbranding secrets.com.